Find the equation of the line given the following. Example A, they say the slope is undefined and the point that they're giving us on the line is 2, -3. All right, so remember what it means to say the slope is undefined. It basically means your line is vertical, right? So if you were to plot the line, it would look something like this. So a vertical line going straight up and down. Now, they give us a point that's on the line. They say the point on the line is 2, -3. So what you want to remember about a vertical line like this is that the equation is actually quite simple. What you actually do is you basically say, hey, look, by definition, a vertical line is the collection of points where the x-coordinate is all the same. Now, in this case, it would be 2. So 2, -3, for example, 2, 1, 2, 7, 2, -10, all of these points, so on and so forth, right, are going to be on this vertical line. But the thing that's true for every point on the line is that the x-coordinate is always 2. So all you have to do to specify the equation here is to simply say that x is equal to 2. This is the equation of the vertical line that has the point 2, -3. So remember, generically, it's x is equal to a, let's say. That's your equation for a vertical line generically. In this case, our a must be 2 because we have a point on the line that has an x-coordinate of 2. And remember that every point on a vertical line has the same x-coordinate. So in this case, every point has 2 because we have a point that says 2, -3. So if one point has 2 as its x-coordinate, every point on that line has the x-coordinate of 2. All right, let's try to solve example B then. So we want to find the equation of the line for a horizontal line that has a point on it 1, 5. So remember what horizontal means. If we were to plot it, it would basically mean that the line sort of is flat going east to west, right? So for example, it might look something like this. All right, so that's the horizontal line. Now, just like for the vertical line, the horizontal line just has one variable equal to a constant. And the thing to remember about a horizontal line is it's always going up to the same height, right? So no matter where you move on the x-axis, right, you'll always go up to the same location on the y-axis. So in this case, the y is always the same, where with the vertical line, it was the opposite, right? It was the x that was always the same. For a horizontal line, it's the y-coordinate that's always the same. So basically, a horizontal line is a collection of points that all have the same y value, right? So for example, -3, 5, right? -2, 5, -1, 5, right? 0, 5. So on and so forth, right? And of course, 1, 5, the point that they gave us. So all you have to do to get the equation here is to say, we were looking for the collection of points where y is equal to 5. This is the definition of a horizontal line. So remember, generically, a horizontal line is something like y equals to b, where the constant b in this particular example is 5, right? So in our example, we know that b is 5 because there's a point on the line that has a y-coordinate of 5. But generically, all horizontal lines are y equals to some constant. And that constant will tell you basically the y-coordinate of all the points that make up the line.